There is, I believe, a very important icon in that frame on the wall behind us. Would you like Herve to tell us a story about that 100 franc note there?
Oui.
Okay.
His voice caput.
No voice.
So I'll explain. So when the Queen's Own rifles first landed, then they had their difficulties with getting up over the seawall. Oh no, you can't see it in this picture because it was 11, 12 feet. Right now the sand covers most of it, but it was lower back then. Yeah. And then the barbed wire that was there. So they had their troubles in fighting with the Germans, because even though they had the bombardment the night before, it didn't really kill a lot of Germans. So a lot of damage, but they were still under some heavy fire coming in. But they made it through, cleared the house. They were continuing on through town, through Bernieres. Then they started receiving sniper fire from the church tower. So they had fired return from a tank and blew a nice little hole in the church tower. And it was this gentleman's job. He was his name was private at the time, James McKendrick. It was his job to go up the church tower, find the sniper. He does find the German sniper. He's not dead. He's just wounded in the shoulder. He throws up his arms to give up and says, "No kill, no kill." He reaches into his pocket and grabs this money and offers it to McKendrick, kind of an exchange for his life. So McKendrick gladly takes the money, puts it in his pocket, takes the German sniper prisoner, and off the Queen's Own Rifles continued on through town, reaching their D-Day objective of Annecy, 12 kilometers inland. This photo was taken on the 60th anniversary of D-Day. He returns with his grandson, and he pulls Herve aside and he tells him his story about his part being here. And he says, "I don't know if I'm going to be making it back for another trip." Pulls out his wallet. He says, "I've been carrying around this money for 60 years. Tells him the story, how he got it. And he says, "I want that the money now stay here in the house." And even though the light coming in that is kind of fading it a bit, the two Deutsche marks here are still slightly stained with blood, because as he was wounded, he had blood on his hands and gave him money with blood all over it. But McKendrick took it and he says, "Now I want that to stay here in the house."
Which demonstrates, of course, that we all belong to a band of brothers.
Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Herve.
Thank you.